The city outside buzzed in the distance, but inside the penthouse, it was painfully quiet. Jungkook stood near the tall windows, hand in his pocket, the other loosely holding a half-finished glass of whiskey. His jaw clenched, his eyes dark and distant. He hadn't touched his food. He hadn't slept in days. The only thing missing was her, the girl with soft footsteps and warm hands, the maid who never just cleaned, but unknowingly cleaned the blood off his heart. Jungkook, muttering, "Where are you, YN?" His phone buzzed. "Obi, text. She's here. Just arrived. You sure about this?" Jungkook didn't reply. He didn't need to. He simply turned around and waited. 𝑌/N steps off the elevator. Her hands trembled. Not from fear, but from memories. The last time she'd been here, she'd left with tears, and she never meant to cry. Jungkook hadn't stopped her, hadn't said a word, but tonight, he'd called. Her heels clicked softly against the marble floor as she entered the suite. It was darker than she remembered. YN, softly. "Sir." She saw him. He hadn't moved, just stood there, like he'd frozen in time. Jungkook, hoarse voice. "Don't call me that." She flinched at his tone, but it wasn't anger. It was a pain. "Jungkook, please don't call me that. Not when I've been dying to hear my name in your voice." YN, Jungkook. A whisper. Barely a breath. But it cracked something inside him. He turned around, finally, his eyes locking onto hers like he was scared she'd vanish again. "Jungkook, I sent you away thinking it would protect you, but it felt like ripping out my own soul. 𝑌/N. Then why didn't you ask me to stay?" He looked down. "Jungkook, because I didn't want to be selfish. But I am. I've always been when it comes to you." She stepped closer, hands gripping the strap of her bag nervously. YN. "I thought I was just your maid." "Jungkook, you were never just anything. You were everything I never dared to ask for." He stepped forward too, slow and hesitant, like she might break. "Jungkook, you wiped the blood from my hands and never looked at me with fear. You brought warmth into a life filled with guns and shadows. Every corner of this place has you in it, even the silence." 𝑌/N. Then why did it feel like I never existed to you? His breath caught. "Jungkook, because I was a coward, a dangerous man who kills without mercy, but couldn't say 3 simple words to the one person who deserved to hear them." YN, quietly. "And what are those words, Jungkook?" He didn't speak right away, just walked until he was standing in front of her, close enough to touch, but still not daring to. "Jungkook, I love you." Her eyes widened, breath still. "Jungkook, not like a master loves his servant. Not like a man loves a woman. I love you like you're the only light in this black world I live in. You're my peace, my calm, my only truth." Her bag dropped to the floor. YN, you could have just said that before you broke my heart. He took a step forward, gently reaching out. His hand hovered near her cheek. "Jungkook, can I touch you?" She didn't answer with words. She leaned into his palm, eyes fluttering shut as the warmth of his hand met her skin. He exhaled sharply, relief rushing through him. "Jungkook, God, I missed you." 𝑌/N. Then make it up to me. Not with words, just with you. He pulled her in slowly, their bodies meeting like puzzle pieces that had always belonged together. He rested his forehead against hers, eyes closed. "Jungkook, stay tonight." 𝑌/N. What if tomorrow you push me away again? "Jungkook, then I'll spend every tomorrow begging for your forgiveness." The end.